can't see anything. This is crazy. I can't see nothing, bro. This is all track knowledge and watching the tree lines in the distance. All watching the tree lines in the distance, boys. Nothing directly in front of me matters. What matters is what's way ahead of me and where that tree line's ending, bro. No wheel cam today, man. I didn't want to contaminate the graphics of the screen, and I don't feel like budgeting where I'm positioned and everything on the wheel cam right now. So this is the true game that we have to offer right now, boys. This is just me in the car, no wheel cam, no distractions, you feel me? It's already hard enough to try and beat the AI in this class at this difficulty when you can see the track, let alone trying to do it when you can't see the track. But you know, we don't care, man. We're having fun. Everything on this game deserves some kind of fun and credibility. And where this game shines, bro, is right here in the rain. Look at that rear view, bro. Look at those lights. I don't even know where I am. I remember now. I know where I am. Brakes, left. Oh, getting a little loose with her. Saved it. Oh, I went too wide. Oh, I'm in the grass. Light damage. We're going to keep going. A little bit of light damage. No big deal, man. I know the track well enough. We should be able to get through here. I don't know the car well enough, though. I never drive this car. I just wanted a car that had a really heavy front end, a little heavier car, some downforce, a little better weight balance for just learning how to do this in the rain. Throttle control, big time right now, matters. Every input matters right now, honestly. Slam the brakes up here. Oh, we're losing the car. Nice slip angle, saved it. Nice throttle control to get out of that one. As long as you're watching throttle control in the rain, you'll be alright. All of the inputs matter in the rain. Looking ahead. Looking at that cloud turning so I know when to turn. Looking at the mist way up there. Looking at the tree line to know when that track actually ends. All of that's going to help you in the rain with this fog and this visibility, man. As long as you can just stay ahead. You know, you got to see that track ending there. If you can't see the track ending there, you're not going to make that corner. Same for this one. You just got to know to whip it over this curb a little bit. Right at the curb, man. And then as you hit the hump here, just hit the brakes. You'll be alright. You'll have enough time to slow down. Right? You just gotta know and look ahead enough. People say they can't drive in the rain, man. That's not true. You guys all can drive in the rain. You just gotta look ahead way further. You can't do what I just did. Now that guy's coming up on my left. He's gonna squeeze me out of the carousel. By rights, I should have got passed by 2 people there. Hard left coming up here. Little S-turn next. We got the S-turn. Really sketchy coming out of the top of here with the weight transfer of the car. See what I'm saying? As long as you can identify these things happening, you'll be okay. It's the people that come out here and they don't know why the car is sideways. As long as you know why your car's losing it, you'll be fine. See, I'm not pushing here, man. I'm not pushing because I don't know how to push yet in the rain like this. I can't push here. If it was dry, I would have already caught up to this guy and passed him. But we're still learning how to drive on the rain, right? I'm not expecting to be fast. I'm just expecting to hold a position or two. See traction control on? Quarter, half throttle at the most, even with TC on. Even with it on, man. The rain is a dangerous game. Alright, let's try and make a push. Let's try and get one overtake in the rain. We're gonna see if we can get an overtake, boys. Just have to know this part of the track. You can't react to what's in front of you, bro. Oh yeah, you can actually really push the car. See if we can close in the gap. See if we can make one overtake in the rain. I'm on a 30 lap race, bro. So far we got one little accident, no big deal, man. We lost one position so far in the race. I'm not actually doing 30 laps, but I set it to 30 laps to see what I can do here. I don't have the wheel cam up today, man. I don't want to have the wheel cam up right now. I just want to focus on the screen, no extra positioning. You guys don't need to see the wheel cam. I got it tuned in just as good as I do on the real life thing, man. The game is 1-to-1 for me. We're just coming up to the end of our first lap here. We're in position 11, I think, coming through the end of the lap. I got one guy coming up here. He's more than welcome to overtake me. It is just AI, so he probably won't. I don't know my braking point in the rain. I'm not going to squeeze this guy. This is insane, man. These graphics are nuts, bro. I'm not going to cap. I don't care what anybody thinks, man. What's on my monitor? This is so real. Getting a little more comfortable with it. Starting to get a little more comfortable in the rain here. We're getting a little warmed up. This is the epitome of racing right here, man. This is the real sim racing. Almost lost it there. Oh, he's going to come in on the left and squeeze me, but that's okay. I still don't want to let the second one squeeze me. Oh, that was a really late turn-in on the same spot as last lap. So for my third lap coming up, I'm not going to do that again. That was the same thing I did last lap on the same corner. Not supposed to be making the same mistake twice out here. When you do that, you're not supposed to be out here, bro. late turn in. Dead, bro. Such a late turn in, man. I just started honing in on the clouds and stuff in front of me from the cars. I wasn't even paying attention to the road. It's a lot of fun, man. You guys got to try this. I'm going to share my settings in the description once I have this actually uploaded. Not just streaming, but once I share these after this video is uploaded, man, you guys come back to this video. I'll even post in the Discord. You guys got to try this out with the rain this dense, the shader of the fog like this. It's a whole nother game, bro. Like, it's honestly just, it's different, man. The driver's skill coming out of these corners compared to normally is driving is wild. It's way harder, man. Nice little save there after hitting the dirt. Oh, a little bit of hydroplane right there. This is where we just got to trust the car and where we're going. Nice. I'm a little slow coming through here because I can't see. This is crazy, bro. I cannot see nothing. You gotta look ahead. You gotta look at the tree lines. You gotta look at the clouds of the other drivers. You gotta look at stuff, man. If you're not looking ahead, if you try and look down at your speed, you look at the dashboard, you're trying to look in your mirror at these guys getting all swervy with it, bro, you're gonna crash your car, man. You really gotta know the track before getting in the rain like this. If you just try and go drive in the rain like this on a track you don't know, it's going to be terrible. Do this on a track you know, and you'll have a great time learning the differences. You know what? I messed that up, but because I know the track, I'm going to take an unsafe exit and total my car. Never mind. I thought I was going to get away with that. Alright. Now that we warmed up a bit, let's see what we can do coming right out of the box here. We're going to see how far up or how far behind we end after one lap. One lap of full sending. Got some nice exit speed through there. Maybe we'll gain a position up here, but we're not going to push too hard just in case we die. That was a really bad entry. Alright, let's try and make a push down the stretch. I see a big wall of mist in front of me. I was too late on the turn in again, and we're dead there. Alright, so it's just a little too foggy out. No cap, it's just a little too misty, so let's go ahead and open this up here. Maybe we'll take down the humidity a little bit, you know what I'm saying? We'll go into the peer config here, and we'll go to the shaders tab, and when we're in the shaders tab, we'll hit ground fog. And we're just going to turn down the size of the ground fog a little bit, or whatever is making that ground fog so dense. See if maybe turning down the scale of the fog just a tiny bit will help out. Alright, so it's raining, it's misty. It's a tough drive out here, man. It's a tough drive out here. Let's see how this looks for fog. We want to turn down our ground shader for fog. Just a tiny little bit, man. We just want to turn down the fog. Hey, how's it going? If you're into intense driving, man, this is honestly going to be some of the more intense driving you're going to get out of me. I don't know how well you know this track, but what you see on the stream today, man, is going to be the same as me, which is nothing, bro. This is all track knowledge. This is wild, man. This is so much fun. I know you're in here often, Sing, if you're interested. Yes. So there's a big difference, right? And the big difference is it's going to depend on if you're single player or not. And if you have things enabled in custom shaders patch like Force AI headlights, right? Because what the dynamic shadow does, I don't believe I have it on right now. But let's just say, for example, if I was back here just a little bit, right? And you have the dynamic shadows on. Let me go back a little further to one of these cars. So I don't think it's on right now. Because what dynamic shadows does is it makes your shadows accurately represent the object in front of you. So for example, on the car here in front of me, near the top, middle, and the hood of this car, that wall should be way darker than where my headlights are. But you can see my headlight basically is penetrating through that car. I don't think that's dynamic. I'm just going to double check with you. I think I have dynamic shadows off, and that's a big difference. Let me just make sure. I'm just opening up lighting effects on my other screen here. Yeah, so I don't have dynamic shadows on, but if I turn it on, the game is not going to crash. And I don't know if it's going to make much of a difference on a car like that, actually, to be real with you. Let's turn it off again. So as you can see what I'm doing, not a big difference, right? But let's go ahead here, bro. I'll show you one thing real quick. All right, so if I restart, now we got no dynamic, right? No dynamic shadows. But if we turn on dynamic shadows now, what you'll notice is the shadow of the cars as they pass by, especially at night, along the walls and stuff here. So we got really bright lights going on. You can't actually see the shadows because it's raining. I'm just going to show you real quick, man. I hope you don't mind. This takes me a sec to figure this all out. So we're going to go back to scattered clouds. Daytime. And just take a look at the shadows, right? So we're just going to go for a quick little drive in the daytime. And just pay attention to how the shadows look. How good the shadows look and like how they're represented. On the dashboard of the car, you see how when I'm steering, the shadows in the car on the dashboard are like 1-to-1 with my steering and stuff and how they should be. And they look really good. And if I let somebody pass me up here, Take a look at their... Come on, man. Just pass me, bro. Just take the line. I'm not a safety car, bro. And then look at the vehicle shadows and stuff, right? Everything looks really good from a distance, and you can see the shadow really getting bigger and smaller as you're coming through the corners. It just looks really good on dynamic. And my performance isn't really changing, right? And that's just me. Now if I take it off dynamic, you can see the angle of the dash camera now, right? You see the reflection on the dash? It's not taking up any different angle as I'm going around the corners and stuff. It's just the game knows that's the reflection, and that's what it is, right? It's not actually really one-to-one. So that's kind of the biggest difference that you're going to have with dynamic reflections, is watching the headlights cast the shadows. Other than that, sorry, with the shadows, is it's not going to be worth performance in online. If you're playing online in a traffic server, bro, last thing you want is dynamic shadows. I'll be real with you. I don't even run that. I only run it in single player, never online, man. And also, just so you're aware, the rain takes about 45 FPS for me on my 4080 Super. But let's go back to the rain, because that's what we're here for. I think I had it cranked right up, man. We had rain up pretty high. Going back to a little bit of a darker time of day. Yeah, dynamic shadows, bro, it's not really worth it. Only in single player, man. You're playing single player, bro, doing a race like this in the nice sun and stuff, 100% worth it. This is my favorite track, by the way. Like, if you're ever trying to catch me racing online, or like you want to go on a track server and have fun and drive on a track, this is the track server that, or servers that you'll catch me in. Nordschleife or Nordschleife plus GP circuit. That's pretty much it. Very challenging in the rain with all this mist and stuff. Very extreme conditions for racing. So far, so good. Nice and clean. Haven't lost a position yet. I don't like that corner in the rain. It's really hard to tell where it is. It's really wet out here, man. Look at all the water piling up on the apexes of these corners. You don't want to be in that slot. So far, so good. So far, really good, actually. We're doing really well here. We're on 98 to 100% AI difficulty, so you know that it's really hard already. Add the rain, no visibility in, it's a miracle that I'm even where I'm at right now. My wheel inputs are 1-to-1. I got the game on my 1-to-1 settings, so what I'm doing with my wheel like that is real. It is 1-to-1. I don't have the wheel cam up, but you don't really need it. Not gonna cap. I don't know where I am. I forget. I think I'm coming up to a downshift left. Oh, just save it a bit? Yeah, we're good. Save the car. Still valid lap time. I was right about what I was doing. I just didn't trust myself. I know you've seen that. I know you heard it. And I messed up again. Once you lose rhythm, sometimes you lose it for the rest of the race, but we're not going to be like that. We're going to get it back with a huge dive bomb. That didn't work. Come on, let me catch this guy. Let me get my position back. Making a good comeback here for our position back. We definitely want to get that position back. Never mind. Never mind. I'm at the point now with enough wetness on the track where we are hydroplaning. It's no longer just a wet track. We are losing the car for no good reason now. Oh, come on, bro. It's all about the exit speed. Oh! Oh! Where was his brake lights, bro? Did he even... What happened? Oh, man, see, like, now I shouldn't even be saying anything because now I don't know what happened. Now I sound like the L driver that I was saying that I wasn't 2 minutes ago. Oh, I'm trying to turn down my air conditioner because I know my microphone picks up my AC. We're still good. Alright, bro. This guy wants to pass me up like that, bro. You guys want to see what happens to people that pass me up so disrespectfully like that? Alright, bro. Instant karma, bro. That was karma before it could even happen. I hydroplaned so bad. Holy, bro. That was wild. Alright, we're going to do a restart here. We're going to make it just a little more visible out. It's just a little foggy. I don't like that I can't see, like, at all. So let's go ahead and maybe turn down the rain volume just a tad here. See if we can give ourselves a little more visibility and catch up to some of these guys and pass them. Mind you, the track is extremely wet. It's extremely wet now. See, now I can see. It's just a little different, you know what I'm saying? I can see in front of me for more than 50 feet. Oh man, we're hitting a high speed coming through here. Little drift in the GT3 car, no biggie. Oh, that was a good line, man. That was a good line, bro. That's okay. Little bump. Little inside. Oh, yeah, bro. We're getting on him. I mean, yeah, we know what I mean. We're getting close to the guy in front of me is what I meant to say. Oh, yeah, we're making an overtake. He's trying to force me off the road, bro, but that's not how I play the game. Respect your blue flags, homie. You see a faster car coming up, you respect them or get hit, bro. Get back or get smacked, you know what I'm saying? Alright, this guy's getting brake checked. Early brake. Throw him off a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Make him think I'm losing control, but really I'm not. I'm just sending it, and we're going to come in with a big dive bomb from the right to the left. And we're going to catch that guy in front through the next sections of the track that we're coming up to, which are my favorite portions of the track here. I don't know them by name, but I can tell you we got a nice long slow left into a nice S-turn. Going to downshift one gear. And I've messed it up, man, but that's okay. Got a couple more rights coming up here. Got a really fast section here if you can cut these corners, man. We're getting really wet out now, but we're gonna try and make our corner cuts here. Head back to the inside. Right back through on the inside. Let's go. Down a gear. And right again, right back left here, man. And we gotta hit the brakes and come back in left on the inside and whip back in right on that inside. It's getting really wet and slippery, man. This is really hard to make these maneuvers in this weather right now. It's getting to the point now where just a little bit of gas is starting to send the car sideways. It's really hard to even throttle control it. And the understeer now too in the rain is absolutely phenomenal. We're getting a little too much understeer in the rain. It's making for some really sketchy corners. Get a little bit of air here, a little hop in, downshift, whip it, and keep it coming in with a quick left out of this one into another long left, and And then we're going to be going with the sketchy stuff now. This is where you trust the car at a high speed, hit this as straight as you can, miss all the aero, all those puddles on the inside of the corners near the apexes. And we're going to try and come in with another overtake pretty quick here after one of these last corners on the map, and see if we can get one more overtake just before we finish this lap here. We're going to try and take advantage of the last corner, hold it out really far to the left in third, one little downshift, and then we're going to come in with a really long lasting right, just let off the gas a bit, and you should have higher exit speed than the guy in front of you, and we should be making at least one more overtake just before the end of the track here. And there's the first one, and we might even catch slipstream in front of this guy, in between this guy, for another overtake. And we're going to hit the slipstream again and go for the triple overtake into the really long down left-hander downhill, sorry. So there you go, one corner, 3 overtakes, all because of that one corner. And we're going to come into a couple more here if we can, but it's going to be sketchy and it's not going to happen, so we're just going to hold our distance now and make sure that we don't smash into the guys in front of us. And that's it for the overtaking for this lap, unless I get really, really lucky coming into this corner, which is not going to happen today. In fact, I got really unlucky. And I technically did get past before the end of that lap because that last overtake I tried to take. So that's kind of what's going through my mind while I'm racing, man. I'm not thinking about a one corner. I'm not thinking about 2. I'm not thinking about just right now. I'm thinking about, you know, the next 7 corners, man. The next straight, the next section of road that I might know better than what the other guy might know. You know what I mean? You're watching someone else drive on the track that you know. You got to try and look for the parts of the track that they don't know too. And then after a lap or 2 racing with people, you end up picking up on their bad habits, and you turn their bad habits into your good habits, because they're going to do that to you too, man, no matter what. Especially online, your bad habits are going to be other people's good, and their bad needs to be your good, and you need to be in different spots, or else you guys will be fighting too much for positions. Anyways, man, I was just doing a graphics test, so thanks for popping in. I'm gonna convert this over to a normal video, right? So this is just gonna be a normal video on the channel. By the time anybody else sees it, it's not gonna be a live stream video. And if you want these range settings, hey, how's it going, man? Good to see you. I'm just about to hop off the stream here because I'm just doing a bit of a graphic test for some light cloud, overcast rain with realistic grip. So I'm going to share all this stuff. This video is getting converted to a normal video, and if you see anything from this video you like for settings, these settings are shared. I'm going to share these settings in the description for you guys with the rain, and all you have to do is go back to Pure Planner, see what I got the rain set at in here, see what type of weather I'm running, see what type of time of day it is, and everything else will be pretty much all good to go for you. So take care, guys. Thanks for popping in. I just wanted to pop up a quick one tonight and just do a couple laps so there's a video, because I'm getting back into it, man. Take care, guys.